we're able to sell more cars with video lead response because we're able to sell the story before we sell the product. First time I'd ever heard, right? Sell the sizzle, not the steak. And I was like, I have no clue what you're talking about, right? And now, of course, I was young. I mean, I probably hadn't gone to a super high-end steakhouse, so I didn't necessarily know exactly what the hell he was talking about. But, you know, when you go to like a high-end steakhouse, I'm trying to think one that's kind of global. Ruth Chris. They have locations all over the world, right? But when you go there, they present all of the meat before you order. So they bring out this big tray. They show you the ribeye. They tell you about how it's dry aged and how it's stored and all of that. They tell you about the marbling on it. Then they show you the New York, how it's got kind of the fat on the back of it, but this is why it's super popular. Then they bring out the tomahawk, right? The mother of all steaks, which is like if you could picture a baseball bat in the form of meat. They're selling the sizzle, not the steak, right? They're selling the story behind that steak and the story behind how they dry aged it and the story behind how they cook it, the story behind how they prepare it, you know, like I'm buying into the story, not necessarily even the product itself. Like I want to own that story. I want to own that I ate the tomahawk. Look, I think there are dealerships out there that do sell the sizzle, not the steak, but the problem is they do it at the dealership. They don't do it before I come in. I want to know, you know, that story behind you as an individual, because I want to connect with you as an individual. But you know, the fact that you guys are family owned for 25 years and been serving the local industry for blah, blah, no one gives a crap about that. That's not the sizzle, right? The sizzle is operationally what makes you unique to other people, right? Tell the story behind yourself, the story behind the dealership, and your story of the product, your story, not the manufacturer's story, right? Tell me why you think that Toyota Highlander is a great vehicle for families, or a great vehicle to, you know, to go up north and enjoy, you know, the outdoors. Like I get to connect with someone as an individual because I get to hear and see their excitement, their authenticity, their intent to want to serve me. Like I can get a feeling for that and a comfort level so that is the story I want to buy into. Tell me your story. I want to buy into that story. So video lead response, that's how you sell more cars with video lead response. You sell the story before you sell the product.